Hailey Bieber breaks her silence in a brand new interview where she spills all the tea. We got to talk about this and a lot more. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my little corner of the internet where we have a very cozy and just very sparkly time spilling tea and being messy besties. Also, I am wearing a see-through shirt and you can see my little pepperoni nipples. And the reason I am wearing this see-through shirt is because this, okay? I'm constantly giving you guys all the body positivity talk to please love and embrace yourself. Meanwhile, I'm over here hating every inch of me. But I've started to embrace who I am, embrace my body, and be grateful for it, and to kind of practice what I preach a little bit. So that is why I am going outside my comfort zone and doing all this that I'm doing, because I think it's time for all of us to really practice what we preach and to give ourselves some love. So that is why I am wearing this. So don't make fun of me in the comments, please. Okay. All right. We got to talk. Hailey Bieber sat down with Bazaar and did a full interview. Okay. Things that she is currently obsessed with. Okay. I wrote down the things that I thought were more important. Now, I was asked to do this video because a lot of you guys wanted to know what tea she was spilling, but you didn't want to give this video the views. Okay. The video of Bazaar. So I got you covered, girl. All right. So, let me just tell you something. Watching Hailey Bieber in an interview, right? She rarely does them, but she seems so, it's like she follows this aesthetic, right? Everything is picture perfect. Everything is TikTok and Pinterest and aestheticness and right? But I feel like she really wants to kind of break out from that. I get a sense that she really wants to, but like she's so stuck in it. I don't know. That's just kind of the energy I got. But anyways, so the first thing she's obsessed with is with swag. She was asked what current musician or album she's currently obsessed with. Of course, she says Swag. And her favorite song from Justin Bieber is Daisies currently. She is obsessed with The Notebook, the movie. Girl, I never seen The Notebook, bitch. I don't like sad movies, girl. Listen, I've gone through enough sad things in my life, honey. I want happy endings. Ooh, not happy endings, child. But you know what I mean, girl. I don't want sad movies. Nothing with dogs, nothing with wars, nothing with lost long lovers, nothing with none of that shit, okay, girl? I want the girl power empowerment movie where she realizes that she can do it, and there's hype, amazing girl power theme songs in the middle of the movie, and she's strutting her stuff to prove her ex wrong. That's the type of movies I like. Well, anyways, also, she's obsessed with this influencer called Jake Shane. He has a podcast. He's really funny. I really like him. I think he's really, he seems very sweet. She's asked which influencer or TikToker Instagram she's obsessed with, and she says Jake Shane. And Jake Shane is pretty cool. Actually, Jake Shane just interviewed Selena Gomez a little bit ago, actually. She doesn't do a podcast, but she chose him because she loves him too. All right. Her fashion icon is Kate Moss. You know what, girl? Can I tell you something? Can I ask you, the girlies out here? I always get so bloated, okay? I see people like Kate Moss, and I see like Kendall Jenner and even Hailey Bieber. I see all these like celebrities. They never get bloated, okay? They're always on catwalks. They're always trying their stuff. How do you not get bloated? What is it that you drink a day, or what vitamins do you take that prevents you from being bloated? I'd love to know. Okay, so her favorite comfort watch at the moment is Desperate Housewives. She is rewatching it, and girl, I have to say, yes, Hailey, absolutely, girl, because this freaking TV show is icon. It is everything. Desperate Housewives, you guys, listen, if there are shows that you need to rewatch right now or haven't watched, you need to watch right now, it's Desperate Housewives, Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls is a must watch, okay? Those are like my top two right now that I think will be very cozy for fall. Gilmore Girls, Desperate Housewives, go watch. Her hyperfixation meal at the moment is anything with cottage cheese. I don't like cottage cheese, girl. Do you like cottage cheese? Uy, Dios mío, señor. Girl, no, thank you. I know it adds a lot of protein, and all the girlies on TikTok are eating cottage cheese. She mentions that she puts it in Cinnabons, and she puts it in brownies, and girl, just fucking use cacao powder, bitch, okay? Just use flour. One cupcake is not gonna do nothing, okay, girl? You do not need to put cottage cheese on everything, bitch. What's next, girl? Cottage cheese lube? Anyways, add more protein. She's obsessed with Pinterest. This is what I say. She's obsessed with Pinterest, with TikTok trends, with what's popular. Blah, blah, blah. Those are the things that I'm just like, who are you really? Like, I would love to know who Miss Hailey Bieber actually is outside of Justin Rode and her aesthetic clean girl thing. Like, I'd love to know who's the real Hailey. What is she really like? You know, everything she mentions is so picture perfect. I just want to know, girl, like, I want to know the dark stuff. I want to know the real human stuff. You know what I mean? Anyways, she says she's a good cook, that she loves to cook, but she gets lazy. She also talked about how she's obsessed with Sushi Park. You know, that sushi place that's like in that strip mall here in Los Angeles, girl. It's in Sunset. I wanted to go the other day, and I was looking at the online menu. Girl, these prices? I'm like, where the fuck are they getting the sushi from? Atlantis? Is this King Triton's fishes? I'm like, damn, bitch, where's Ariel? The prices are priced in, girl. If you want to Venmo me so I can go there and I can do the review, honey, feel free, girl. But no, that's crazy prices. Her favorite destination is Tokyo. This is where I'd say that Hailey and I could potentially be friends, because my favorite destination, I have to say, in the world, outside of Salem, Massachusetts, is Tokyo. I mean, my husband and I were so, and I'm going to say, privileged and humbled to be able to go there, because what an experience, you guys. I also have to mention that, you know, the tickets weren't that crazy. We bought them, like, this is the thing. These are like my tips and tricks for flying. You have to buy them really far out. So we bought it about 6 months before the trip, and it was about 400 round trip each way, 400 round trip each of us. So, you know, 400 each, like, to go to Japan is crazy. So, you know, one of the biggest tips, you guys, is you have to buy your tickets way before your flights, okay? Please, because you really don't expect, I mean, you think that they're going to be so freaking expensive, but in reality, if you plan ahead, you can get good deals. Favorite day of the week is Friday. New York, she says, is the best city in the world. Her favorite workout right now is Pilates, and she's obsessed with everything banana flavored. Matcha banana, milk banana, everything banana, girl. She's obsessed with, I was like, girl, what in the brand deal is going on here? They asked her what she's obsessed with in her purse. And she says, I'm obsessed with my wallet. It's so black and chic. And I'm also obsessed with my Sapphire Reserve card. I'm like, girl, your Sapphire Reserve card, bitch? How much did Chase, oh, she says, my Chase Sapphire Reserve card. I'm like, girl, how much did they pay you? Listen, overall, this interview, you know, she wasn't insufferable. A lot of people say she's insufferable. I don't think she's insufferable. I just think she doesn't have a major personality. I think her personality is the same as everybody out there on TikTok, all the clean girly aesthetics. And it just kind of annoys me to the point I'm just like, girl, can we just see the real you, you know? But some people just don't like to show the real you. I think it's important, you know, if you're going to trust somebody with your hard-earned money and buy products and you know, spend your money on whatever they're selling and, you know, trust in their word, you want to see that, you know, see through them a little bit and say, okay, I can trust this person. I know that they're speaking from the heart. You know, I know that they're not going to guide me the wrong way. Like, I just think it would be so, I would think it would be so cool if more celebrities did that. But that's what we got with Hailey Bieber. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And what from all these things do you maybe happen to have in common with her? Let me know. But yeah, Japan, you guys, 1000% agreeing with her. It is a magical city. The culture, the people, the buildings, the food, Disney, and you know what? It's very affordable once you're there. You know, the pricey thing is, of course, the tickets. But we got really good deals on hotels, and, you know, we had a lot of 7-Eleven, because 7-Eleven is like huge over there. I mean, 7-Eleven is a whole different ball game over there, girl, you know, for like to go kind of foods, you know. But yeah, it's amazing. If you want to watch, I could definitely insert some clips in a future video, but it was just so magical and I'll never forget it. But anyways, love you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah.